do we think about the church and our network if we can now practically summarize the last 2 weeks' podcasts? Let's start with something small, a woman in the back row of our church. Welcome to the Sebcast, where we turn our beloved stories on their heads, examining what history might have overlooked and discovering anew together as we grow. She hasn't returned for 3 weeks, no one noticed. Not because people are cold, but because she wasn't really involved. No cell group, no ministry, no network of friends who would ask, "Where is she?" And so, in silence, she disappears. That's what happens when a church functions like a theater and not like a body. Because there's a fundamental truth about how God's community works, you are not changed in isolation, and you do not stand alone. It is within connections that faith takes shape. Not just the vertical line, me and God, but also the horizontal, me and you, us and them. Most churches have programs, but that's not enough. What you need is a network, not just structures, but threads, invisible connections of care, of walking together, of I see you, because it is in those threads that faith becomes a living reality. Think of it like a body. No part works on its own. The eye sees, the hand reacts, the foot feels pain, and the brain gives guidance. But if one part is cut off, even the strongest part, it begins to die. Even a muscle can do nothing without nerves. It is the network that gives life. And yet we build churches like silos focused on the individual and my understanding of God. You're in the worship team, you're in the coffee ministry, you just sit at the back. But ask yourself, who calls you if you disappear? Who prays for you if you go silent? Who knows how you are doing? Networks within a church are not just for activity, they are for identity. You are part of a larger body, and you cannot grow if you are not connected like the Trinity is connected. Because we do not live by sermons alone, we live by people, by names and faces that remind you, you are not alone. You belong, you are loved, you contribute, and you are carried. So, the next time you step into the SA congregation, don't ask what's going on. Rather ask, to whom am I connected, and who do I want to connect with? Because the strongest church is not the one with the best equipment, it's the one with the deepest networks. And it's the threads you don't always see that carry people when everything else falls apart. Church is not something you attend. It's someone you know, and someone who knows you. Until next week, take care.